right, Ben, we're underway live on 3, map 2 of this best of 3 season 36 ESEA Premier Series GGPR Esports versus Mythic Reborn, featuring a lot of the OGs, including Flom, Adren, and Davey. GGPR, of course, led by our OG captain Lowrider, backed up by Creed, Jorge, and Exotic, who have been on the squad for quite a while. And technically, the newest member of GDPR in the server would be Arcuz, who's a beast if you don't know about him. Looks like there was a slight timeout there for a second. It may have been a technical issue. Freeze time has resumed. No major outlandish buys on either team yet. Looks like some P250s in the mix here. Oh, Arcuz opening up early there with that headshot onto JoJo on long corner. Creed backing him up as he takes down Dap, who was slightly blind. Flom able to fall back to Car, taking out Jorge right before he steps back. Flom able to also avoid that Molotov in the moment. Lowrider only with 5 HP, but Adren also only with 5 HP. Flom down to 29 now after it looks like he pretty much got dinked there. He's somehow able to get a second. Exotic there. Almost looked like it was partially through the smoke, but it didn't register as a smoke kill. Arcuz responding. He's trying to make this 1v2 happen. He knows both enemies are near Car, but he's down at 23 HP right now, Ben. This is going to be a tall order for Arcuz. But don't count him out. That last P250 shot there just barely missing.
He is down to 4 bullets. He's going to be looking for a different gun. He gets it.
45 seconds on the clock. He's got some time. C4 right there on the ground. And oh! Arcuz landing that headshot onto Flom. He's only got 6 HP now, but the one-tap USP is there. James Bond himself, GGPR Arcuz, bringing that pistol round home to the squad.
Arcuz is putting the team on his back with that. Wonderful play all around by him. He took the perfect opportunity while they were communicating behind the car about how to peek together to grab that pistol, get back, taking very minimal damage when he was already so low, and then using the curvature of the ramp perfectly to get those last 2 headshots. It was just wonderful.
Yeah, one of the most important plays of the night, considering that GGPR really needs this map to bring this to a 3rd map series. Arcuz and Exotic are going to get met by somewhat of a stack here on Cat. Let's see how they handle this. Smoke is down near stairs. JoJo hearing that audio contact, pushing forward himself, but Jorge and Lowrider able to clean up, and at least one member of GGPR got past JoJo there, but Arcuz able to take him out. Looks like he will get Davey here in just a moment, unless something wild happens. Exotic able to take him out with the Mac there. Final member of Mythic is going to be Flom, falling back to B tunnel with this scout. I don't think he knows Arcuz is so close already. Not enough time to get his weapon out. Arcuz killing Flom with that controlled AK spray before he could scope in.
That was a wonderful play there. I was getting worried for a second that Davey was going to do something wild with that Mag 7.
Yeah, I was getting worried about that too, because the initial kill was not immediate. Exotic actually had to swing wide.
Yeah, he had an opportunity and just barely missed it.
I'm sure we've all been in that situation where we thought we had that close corner kill and it doesn't work out. So GGPR up 2-0. Dust 2 off to a better start than the last map. Arcuz, nice little pop headshot there through the smoke. Down in the middle, Lowrider backing up with that.
Wow, Jorge.
Tapping. Jorge.
The spray exchange there with the Mac 10 was just
showing
awesome.
No fear with another 2 Mac 10 kills on the night for him. Exotic still with the Mac in hand as well as Flom goes down. GPR up 3-0 now here on map 2. like Ggpr at least hitting the C4 to B tunnel as of now. A lot of utility being used. Quick trade there between Davey, Arcuz, and Jorge. It's going to be 4v4 here, but unfortunately, Arcuz is already down to 28 HP. Lowrider trying to hold off that door push there. I think that smoke is going to be enough to hold it off for now. Lowrider able to get the C4 down. Lowrider tossing another smoke at door here. Wants to keep that barricaded off. Creed able to get a nice little spam through that smoke. And Daff on somewhat of a flank here is going to find Exotic. Looks like Daff just looking for the save here. Mythic all falling back.
They're going for exit kills. They want to keep the damage here to a minimum with their economy.
Looks like Flom might be able to get some late picks here. He does get one. Creed trades. They're going to have to be careful. Don't get too close to Daff's AUG there at double doors. Ggpr going up 4-0, showing strength here on map 2. Showing that they want to definitively make this a 3-map series. Match still paused here. I think this is Mythic on a tactical timeout, likely trying to slow down Ggpr a bit as they've come out firing out of the gates here on D2. Contact's about to be made at long here. Flom does get that molly down early, going to force Ggpr to fall back to middle. Still a bit of an awkward round for Mythic. Not the buy that they wanted. Davey, Jojo, and Flom all with pistols in hand. Jojo and Davey with that Desert Eagle. Flom with that 5.7. Ggpr looking to potentially do a rush out mid-doors here, but Dren there to stop that initial push as Jorge goes down. They're going to use Xbox to get up onto Cat here. This is likely going to be a catwalk A commit with the C4. Let's see how this plays out. Ggpr is committing to A, moving up from catwalk here, looking down your spawn ramp. They should be able to find a Dren. They do. Daff responding immediately, though. They're going to have to watch this flank on catwalk. Flom moving up quickly here. He's trying to choke in on A with Jojo moving in from long. Daff and Davey moving up CT spawn ramp. Ggpr 2v4, all up to Lowrider now. 1v3 situation. He does have the AWP in hand. We've seen it before. He just took out one before that 1v3, but not able to capitalize into anything else there as Davey finds him in the end. It was just too much of a pickle.
Yeah, the push there right before they took Cat, Ggpr that is, where they had thrown all the smokes and everything out into mid, really made Mythic commit to doing a retake, coming around and trying to pinch them in mid, but they weren't expecting them to go to Cat. Still were able to keep it together though and do an excellent retake with those two that pushed out of long A and back around to Cat.
Yeah,
really
that
cut
really
them
was
off.
an impressive retake.
Yeah.
Arcuz, early blood there, finding Daff. like they should be able to get into B there, but Flom taking out Exotic, that might be just enough to stop the momentum. Lowrider gonna have to be careful. He does find Flom. Ggpr is committing, moving into side. Jojo down at 14 HP, but still taking out Arcuz, just barely. 2v2 situation. Creed and Lowrider still with full HP. Galil and Silenced M4 respectively. Nice little pop shot there from Lowrider with that Silenced M4. He's gonna have to be careful that a Dren doesn't get too crazy with this window peek here. Dren knows there's going to be some spread out space here. He knows he's likely going to have to check that left-hand side near car where Lowrider is. Even though he hasn't made audio contact, he's likely narrowed it down to either back of side or car area. He does hear Creed moving up, and this is not going to be able to save his gun, but still able to take out Lowrider and Creed in the process. Bit of a strange play there. Ggpr going up 5-1 despite having to rebuy after not being able to save those last two rifles. Dren, early pick onto Jorge, does go down to 18 HP himself. Mythic doesn't know if Ggpr's already pushed up into long, playing that angle on the smoke. Arcuz finding Flom. So we've got a advantage situation Ggpr here. If they can take out a Dren, they should be able to get the C4 down here. A Dren's still heavily double scoped at mid though. He's still a threat. And here's the long cross. A Dren not quite able to connect on that first jump. Shooting a little bit too short there. C4 is down. Jojo is already up catwalk stairs. Let's see if he waits for a teammate here if he's trying to get an aggressive pick on his own. Davey taking out Arcuz, making this a closer situation, 4v3. Unfortunately, Lowrider also sitting at 18 HP. That's not just a Dren at 18. Exotic's gonna have to turn. He's not quite able to survive. Lowrider exchanging there. It's all up to Creed, but he's at a bit of an awkward angle there. He does get two, and he gets the third with that AK-controlled spray as Davey goes down. And Ggpr 6-1 here on D2 after an incredible controlled play from Creed there.
Yeah, he played that perfectly. He waited for him to drop the smoke. The spray, just perfect timing, directly through, gets the bomb diffuser, and then the pull back to the guy coming out on top of ramp. There.
Beautifully played. With that smoke down, that was really the only way he could have played it there. There was no time to try to get a one tap or anything because there was just no visuals. Jorge, early blood there. Adren's down, but Adren's HE got off in time, and I did blow up Jorge there. 4v4 Ggpr rotating to B here. Davey in the back. Contact has not been made with Davey yet. Creed finally taking him out there. Creed looking for a second, but he's going to get long-range deeged from Jojo, who is in CT spawn, who cut Arcuz as well, who ran out behind him in B tunnel. Pretty wild deagle shooting from Jojo there. Impressive nonetheless. Ggpr maybe still in the advantage here, even though they're down a man. They do have full HP and AKs in hand. Head armor as well. Lowrider gonna have to get this quick. Shot onto tunnel, he does. Looks window, is he gonna get a second onto Flom? He does take out Daff. All up to Lowrider here. 1v1 situation, playing the clock. Flom moving in, and Lowrider able to take him out with a headshot. Great round from Lowrider there, and a significantly different story here on Dust 2 than last map, Ben. At least thus far.
Ggpr historically extremely good at Dust 2. Nothing surprising here. They have pretty much dominated everyone they've played on it so far. I actually cannot believe that Mythic did not ban this map.
Mythic trying to kind of slow
Wow.
this down. They had 2 ops there, but Exotic doesn't care. He's going to take out a Dren's op with a Galil in hand from middle. Brings us to a 4v3 here as Arcuz and Jorge able to take out Jojo and Flom respectively, and Lowrider quickly reacting to car area there as Daff goes down. Davey put in a 1v3 here, trying to make something happen, but Arcuz taking him out before going down himself there.
Yeah. Lowrider had a great reaction there on Flom at car. Almost nearly died, and was just able to get the op shot off.
Lowrider looking for a pick there at mid, not quite finding anyone yet. And actually, Mythic sent 3B here. Let's see if Ggpr catches on. Mythic does have a member somewhat pushing up long there. Looks like he's falling back now. Got Jojo on CT spawn ramp as well, watching that cat push. And Davey about to make visual with Creed. I can't imagine he's going to come out on top of this one. Preparing for the flashbangs as he look away. Creed, he's right there on the corner. Both players strafing. Contact made yet. Now contact has been made. Creed lining up that collateral. Beautiful double AK headshot onto Davey and a Dren. Finally goes down to Daff with a nicely placed Deagle headshot. And Jojo again with a gnarly Deagle headshot of his own, despite going down to 7 HP. Let's see if he's able to find Exotic. Not quite. Cool shot from Exotic there. He's able to finish out the round with a second headshot onto Flom. Not much Flom could do in mid there. Ggpr up 9-1. Trying to make up for their scary first half on Vertigo. Exotic and Jorge getting out in front of the crowd, backed up by Lowrider as well, who hits that op shot through the smoke, getting Daff to go down. Lowrider on the cross. Going up against 2 ops here. Davey and Dren.
Davey gets caught out in mid by Arcuz perfectly. And Exotic gets a Dren peeking through the smoke. 2 great AK headshots by both guys.
There's been a lot of just nice picks, both early and late round, with these AK headshots this first half.
Yeah. And Ggpr is just, as I said earlier, firing on all cylinders. Everyone is just pumping out stuff right now. It's incredible.
This is great. They should be able to keep this going. This is technically a majority save.
Ooh, we have a long
here.
stack here by Mythic.
Lowrider barely getting out of that. Able to avoid the final nades there.
Yeah.
Getting out with 29 HP. It's going to have to be... Oh! Lowrider not quite ready for the level of aggression Mythic showed on that long push there.
They do have bomb down and T-spawn, which is unfortunate now that Jojo has this op in hand, as you can see.
That'll bring it to a 1v3. They don't know Creed's exact position. Let's see if he's able to take advantage of that.
2 of them have armor, so the aim punch does not matter necessarily here with this AK, but it's still very doable.
Yeah, Creed has a good shot of lining up a collateral here, actually. A Dren going down, but not quite able to get Jojo, who only had 10 HP, but was very ready for that reaction scope.
Very, very great call there by Mythic. Very, very clutch stack. Worked out very well with their added aggression with those deagles. A lot of great shots by their team.
Yeah, getting back on the board with an eco round. That's pretty impressive from Mythic. Arcuz, nice op shot there. You know, Daff Davey trying to prepare for Lowrider coming out of B tunnel here, but Lowrider using his time smartly. Lowrider gonna rotate back towards lower mid here. Let's see if he ends up going Xbox to Cat or if he's gonna get this mid doors peak.
Fawn gets Creed there with a very aggressive push in the B tunnels. He falls back after the smoke started coming down, and they're starting to look towards mid, it seems. Lowrider is going to lead the charge into A. Finds Flom car, or Adrian that is. He's going to fall back too long, where he's supported by JoJo. They will get the bomb down, possibly? Nope. Oh, I stand corrected with the RQ's at it. I apologize.
They got it down after that. Flom is so close on Cat, though. Davey about to back him up as well. Hopefully Lowrider doesn't get caught in a pickle here. He does take out Flom. Has to trade after Davey takes out Lowrider, but Exotic's still up here with 65 HP despite no Kevlar. 2v2 situation. Jorge. Dire situation for Jorge. Not able to get out of that Molotov and getting offed by a Trent in the process. Exotic still with a good chance here. Actually, this might be his best chance, that peak right there, but not quite as Adren already scoped. What a play by Adren, prepared for that immediate Cat push. Mythic able to get 3 rounds together in the first half. Still 2 rounds to go here in the first half. So,
yeah, this will be the first force buy we will see by Ggpr as their money is starting to slowly come apart. But they still have a good amount of guns this round. Still can do a lot of damage.
We've already seen a lot of Mac 10 kills on the night from Jorge. Let's see if he's able to get a few more here. Adren trying to make sure that mid rush doesn't turn into a mid to B rush there, and Adren also checking Cat at the same time, getting Arcus. He's actually watching mid and catwalk right now. He knows he might have to fall the A ramp because this catwalk push is getting serious. Flom though, kind of ruining some lives here near Xbox. 2 looking for a third, not able to find it as Lowrider responds. Adren though. Little op headshot through the side of the double door there. And Jorge is off after hitting that Galil headshot. This is going to be a 1v1 situation. Jorge putting the bomb down near default here.
Next one's going to come up through spawn.
Looks like Adren is going to have more information than Jorge here after hearing these footsteps. Jorge just making sure this isn't a long flank.
I think he didn't hear him, for what it's worth. He's checking everything.
Wow, yeah, I guess he was just still a hair too far. So Adren potentially going for the fake here. The smoke is going down. Jorge knows it, and he's already got the bomb in the proper spot. Able to get that tag semi through the smoke. Ggpr going up 11-3. Last round of the first half here. Let's see if they can capitalize, get a 12th round here early.
Yeah, Jorge with a very clutch bomb plant and just keeping calm in that situation, taking advantage of the opportunities he had. Davey exchanged with Arcus and caught him in B tunnels.
Looks like it's going to be an A commit here as they rotate back towards long. Lowrider taking out their Opper Adren. If they're able to take out JoJo, they should be able to get in the site here pretty quick.
Zaf is pushed up now too. If he goes down, up now too. Still one in sight. They are aware of him. He goes down too.
2v2 situation. Creed's gonna have to be prepared for this peak. Flom coming through that smoke right now. Not spotted by Lowrider or Creed yet. He was too far into the smoke. Flom able to peek out just in time to land that headshot onto Lowrider. Creed knows where he is. Let's see if he's able to pull this off. Not quite, as he had to semi-dodge that flashbang there.
Yeah.
Still a very solid half.
He was blind for almost 6 consecutive seconds there. They threw like 3 in a row. That was partial blind for all of that. Very rough. But great first half here by Ggpr. Strong showing coming out. with their T side. Very excited to see what they have on CT now. And we are live for the second half here. Well, uncharacteristic here by Ggpr as they go for a very, very heavy buy. Oh, and a quick cat push there for Arcuz as he's going to push up into mid. He will meet possibly two people here. Daff out there. A Dren. Oh, he gets Dren. Daff pushing him next. He goes down, and JoJo is the final there of the USB headshots. Arcuz just crushing here in mid. He will get traded by Flom. Finds him uncapped from the back of, I believe that is Hell. Davy's going to move up on Cat now. An extended fight here with Creed, neither of them fighting the other. Palm is still down top of Cat. Ggpr are unaware of this though. But they will find Davy there, and that is it.
Still a nice little long-range USB headshot there.
Yeah, quite a few good USB headshots that round. Arcu is just crushing right out the gate. It was wonderful. That quick cat was a great gamble, and it worked out very well. It's a personal favorite tactic of mine, too. I always loved playing cat on D2.
I was more of a long player, but a lot of respect for you cat guys. So Ggpr up by 8 rounds here, 12-4 in the second half of the second map of this Season 36 Esea Premier Best of 3, brought to you by Ggpr Esports and Esea. This is Hamtaro 1H of Ggpr checking in, joined by another Ggpr affiliate, Raikou Star, aka Benjamin. It looks like the tactical timeout just unfroze there. Mythic taking a quick tac timeout, likely to try to slow things down here, get back in this. They do have somewhat of a rough buy here. They're going to be, or excuse me, Ggpr not in a perfect buy either, but they do opt for an AUG and an M4 early here.
Davey is doing the wildest thing I've ever seen right now. He's just standing in the weirdest spot.
Yeah, it seemed like he was pretty exposed there.
He's still waiting here that long. We're getting slight cat movement now here by the terrorist team as they're starting to move up. They use the Xbox there to get into place. Foms lead the charge with 13 HP. Oh, he's going to get the bomb now as Daft's going to start moving in. Arcuz is waiting with an AUG. He gets the first headshot. A wonderful play there. Flom picks up the... and it does not matter. He goes down. And Dren will grab that and fall back. As Davey finally goes down here along with his lurk. To no success, unfortunately. Dren is going to move up.
Ggpr not losing strength at all here in the second half.
Exotic is going to find him in mid. And he sees just his foot. But the information is called, and he does follow up with a headshot from the M4 there on Cap. Great work.
3 more rounds for Ggpr to potentially close out Dust 2 early here, bring this to a third map.
Jorge finds Davey at the bottom of tunnels there. Very interesting exchange. Arcuz and Creed. Arcuz just cleaning up from the top of cap.
3K with the AUG there.
Yeah.
Just to really solidify things, mixing up the weapons here. Now picking up 3 AKs as well on Ggpr. Ggpr looking for that ever crucial checkmate 15th round here. Definitely trying not to...
We have 4 scouts and a deagle on Mythic. I believe they understand the situation they are in.
They really don't want to see this 15th round go against them. Yeah.
This is
a little bit too low there.
incredible.
Like he did tag lowrider that second.
Incredible strats here. Oh, and the bomb goes down mid as Adrin attempts to push out. But Davey finding Creed through the door of Long. Oh, Flom! What? Oh my god!
And it just doesn't stop. Davey backing him up with a scout headshot after that. All members of Ggpr down to scout headshots except for Exotic, who's coming down from B window. Is this going to be enough? Jojo down to 20 HP. Exotic taking him out as well. 1v2 situation. Davey has 20 HP. Flom sitting at 100. They're trying to pickle him from in A, and they do. Exotic going down at the hands of Davey's AUG there.
This can't be real. That was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
It looked like was going to be the 15th round for Ggpr. Turned into an insane scout comeback of a round for Mythic Reborn. Lowrider pushing up long aggressively here. He's almost out T-side double doors. Let's see if Lowrider potentially able to get a close headshot or even a flank in a sec if he holds out. Davey is watching long doors. Potential contact about to be made between Davey and Lowrider right now, and Davey peeking too close instead of that wide angle that Low was at. Very well played by Low as he's able to fall back after that frag without losing any HP.
And Low had a great moment there of just premonition. He heard or maybe just thought that Davey was about to come in and moved out of the spray spot just in time. Arcus with 2 wonderful back-to-back op shots there on the 2 entering from B. He has the bomb down, but he will go down to Adrin from a wonderful flash combo from Flom behind him. Or Jojo, that is.
Been able to get the C4 down here without much contesting there. Lowrider is still rotating through spawn, but Adren finding him with that double scope headshot. Adren almost getting taken out from B tunnel there. Jorge's only got 27 HP himself though. Adren able to find Jorge crouched in that smoke. There wasn't a whole lot Jorge could do. He's going to need to hit an immediate headshot in the back of sight. Wasn't quite able to find it that round.
We'll have a save, I believe, this round. Or a light buy at most. Coming from Ggpr. 2 deagles and a P250. Oh, and a taser. You got a taser in play. Hit me the Zeus. Give me that Zeus. Daft coming out strong with a great headshot there.
Like Mythic potentially committing to long here. Oh, Flom getting dinked all the way up from near Goose. Still has op in hand, but he's down to 5 HP. Mythic in the advantage here, should be able to cross. Lowrider not able to stop Daft through that smoke. Just too thick right now. Now Lowrider knows that the majority of members of Mythic has not crossed yet. Lowrider trying to get that P250 dink onto sight, not quite able to find it as Davey takes him out there. Jorge still in this? Maybe. He's got the deagle in hand, not quite able to connect with Daff, who finds his head with an AK there. First blood early there with that long pick onto Arcuz. Creed with MP9 in hand, Jorge Exotic and Lowrider opting for Desert Eagles this round. Let's see if they can make something of this. Creed did get that SMG kill there before getting traded by Daff. Jorge, let's see if he's able to get out of this. 64 HP. Exotic taking out JoJo, backed up by Lowrider being aggressive at mid as Daff goes down. 3v2 situation for Ggpr. Lowrider potentially going to be able to take out Flom here and get that op down. Lowrider's thinking about it. He's moving up for the pickle. Hasn't quite found Flom yet. Finds him. C4 is down. Lowrider knows he could be getting flanked here. Him and Davey about to make contact.
Yeah, just seen him there, right?
I thought he did, but...
No.
Oh, and unfortunately, Davey coming up huge with that 1v2 from stairs. Looked like Lowrider had a proper angle, but
yeah,
not able to...
I think there was just enough smoke coverage to cover his shoulder, which is very unfortunate.
They are still able to buy here, but next round will be rough if they're not able to pull out this round. Davey early pick. Not a good sign for Ggpr, but they're still in this round.
Davey himself down to 28 from the firebomb as well, so fair though. They're gonna grab the bomb and start bringing it through T-spawn back towards B side now. Flom's leading that, and he's gonna be meeting up with JoJo, who is already scoping out B slightly. Exotic holding on for dear life, but he will go down as JoJo finds another through the door with an AK.
That was a pretty wild take. A lot of confidence from Mythic we're seeing these past couple rounds. Forcing Ggpr into a save here. A rare defensive save for Ggpr on Dust 2.
Yeah, the tactical pause has definitely given them some hope, I believe, but we will see. I would like to see Ggpr take a tactical pause here in a round or two once they get some money back after this one, just to try and reel it back together. Try and talk about the things that are going wrong now. They need to readjust just like the Mythic did.
Agreed. Let's see if Creed's able to take out Dash.
No.
Maybe on his screen. He does. Looking for a second, not quite able to find it, but nice little late round shenanigans there.
Daff had saw him before that even, and he just didn't even realize that, and just got wrecked. That was something.
Ggpr with just under enough money, just quite not enough for rifles here, so they're gonna have to go for a bit of a more obscure buy. Arku's still maintaining an AUG here. But Flom doesn't care what rifle Ark's got. He's already down this round. So Flom really getting a lot of first bloods this map. Daff leading that charge into B. Lowrider not quite able to get that second in. Creed hoping to get maybe cheeky here at mid and then save that off. But Flom knows he's likely still here on Catwalk. Creed hoping to maybe save a rifle here. Nice little MP9 headshot onto Davey. Let's see if maybe he can get an AK or an AUG and fall back. Somehow he gets the AUG and fall back without getting opped by Flom in the process. He does get that headshot onto a Dren, but not quite able to hold off JoJo, so Creed gonna lose this AUG there. Ggpr going for the full buy this round, though. Let's see if they're able to close this out.
We got 2 ops set up. Yeah.
Interesting setup here.
I would like to see them take this round a little bit slower than they have. They've been very aggressive the last few rounds. And Creed gets hit crossing this time too, so that's another reason in my opinion. But Arcus is going to try and push Flom. He goes down. Do the op trade there. So Flom is now bringing the bomb.
Rotating, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, rotate back for this commitment. It looks like it long. Mythic committing to A. Ggpr not on platform or Goose, so Mythic aggressively getting in here. Jorge is able to take out Davey in the process, not able to find a second after he gets traded by a friend. 2v4 situation, 2v3 situation, but both members of Ggpr looking heavy in 24-19 right now. Got it going down, and even though Creed picked up the op last minute, wasn't quite able to use it. He gets kicked by a Dren at the last second there. Mythic within 3 rounds now. This is it's getting a little wild, Ben. To close out.
They need to not force buy. Also, I disagree with this decision right here. Maybe they can make me eat my words, but this is going to be, if they continue to do that, it's going to get rough.
Do you hope they make you eat your words? But I
yes.
agree in the sense that this does seem like somewhat of a risk here.
Hey, RQ's coming out heavy though. Big Deagle headshot there at long.
Rider maybe going to be able to line up Davey here. Not quite.
Does knock him down to 44 though. I'm bringing that bomb up. Cat is going to meet Davey and JoJo. We're going to begin using some utility here. Arcus is waiting at the back of platform. He's in some trouble with mollies. Can we get a second Deagle? Lowrider. Oh. And Arcus cleans it up. Great plays by Lowrider and Arcus with multiple headshots there.
Smooth team Deagle action there. Ggpr getting that check round here. So
oh, also, I have to eat my words. My words.
Let me put those on a plate real quick here.
Wonderful eco. Wonderful force fight eco.
Flom able to get an op for this final round. Let's see if Mythic's still able to potentially make a run for overtime here. Mythic moving up middle. Looks like they're going to split off into B tunnel, but Flom peeking. He's out mid with the C4. This is going to be a mid to B most likely. Flom taking out Lowrider. Arcu's there in spawn to take down a Dren. Daff only at 3 HP. He's going to be forced to fall back to B tunnel as Mythic got that pick from B tunnel into B onto Creed. This is a 4v3 situation, but as mentioned, Daff with only 3 HP in B tunnel right now. Daff not quite able to connect with Jorge on that op shot. Looks like Ggpr is going to save their weapons here. last-minute feud between Exotic and JoJo. Exotic's gonna win that one. JoJo going down to that close corner AK headshot. Ggpr looking to close out the map once and for all this round.
We have a drop there for Creed. And everyone's going to have nice utility and armor this round. Lowrider picking up a second op. And he's going to get it first one. Yeah. Paying off so far. Davey attempted to follow up from the flashbang there, but he's going to get met by Jorge instead. I don't know if you'll be expecting that. Lowrider does get caught out though, but the bomb goes down as Jorge gets a dren. And a cherry cheeky push by Creed at mid doors, gets Daff off the box. Great headshot from the M4. JoJo and Flum trying to work up and get this bomb back, but it's going to be very difficult. They have a smoke down. They're flashing for Flum to take an op shot. It does get Arcus out of place. They're going to have to reassess.
Well.
Yeah. They do have the bomb now, but they are trapped currently. Exotic hearing Flom scope top mid. Oh, they're going to start falling back now.
28 seconds on the clock.
They're going to start pushing into lower B. Exotic is there waiting. He gets the first, and before he can switch his guns for JoJo, he gets the second. He grabs another op. They have a 3-op setup at this point as the game goes over.
And there it is. We are officially going to a map 3.
Heck yeah.
Ggpr had a little bit of a scare there near the end of the second half here on map 2, but able to hold on, keep their poise, and we are going to a map 3.
I believe it is Nuke.